It's EverQuest. You're never technically behind.
Bellowing
But,
wins.
by all means.
Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid.
I'm gonna put my drum on. I need to focus on healing people on my
Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid. Bellowing wins.
Am I able to get occlusion on from here?
Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid. Bellowing wins.
Yes, North Temple of Vishan. We're trying to finish it out before we get Luklin on Thursday. This fight is dumb.
Sid. Bellowing wins.
And this fight is by far the dumbest.
Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid. Bellowing wins.
I wonder, will this brazier hide me?
Sid. Bellowing wins.
Nope. Brazier does not hide you.
Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid. Bellowing wins.
This fight sucks. Like, I'm trying to give...
Sid.
I'm trying to
Bellowing
give the
wins.
critical buffs and stuff that I need to give.
Sid. Bellowing wins. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
It's just this.
Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
Oh, it is. That's
Sid, bellowing
that's the
winds.
thing with this fight is it's not it's not challenging as far as healing. Or damage. It's challenging because of this stupid duck sit mechanic.
Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
And then sometimes she'll do that and like go for like a long time without casting it.
Sid, bellowing winds. 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 Sid, bellowing winds.
God, I would have been the that audio trigger. I know,
Bellowing
right?
winds.
I need it because I'm over here on my other computer on my shaman healing people.
Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
If you think that audio trigger is funny, you should be listening to my ears, which is Discord,
Sid,
and we've got
bellowing winds.
someone who's actually calling out the ducks and the non-ducks. So not only do I have the audio trigger going on, but I also have the one of the assistant raid leaders calling it out.
Sid, bellowing winds.
Did you imagine the first guild to encounter this thing?
Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
Thing's literally at goddamn 50%.
Sid, bellowing winds.
It's just awful. Like,
Sid, bellowing winds.
I feel like this was their attempt of like, we're going to make an interactive mechanic boss.
Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
Morpha.
Sid, bellowing winds.
Oh, balls. Don't want to come back here and conserve.
Sid, bellowing winds.
Come back here, conserve some mana for my shaman.
Sid, bellowing winds.
Who's the current tank? Ingrid?
Sid, bellowing winds.
It's just like there are some awful, horrible MMO fights that I've done in my life. This one, I swear, takes the cake just because of just.
Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
You just ran back.
Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
God, I can't wait for the AA, which increases your bard song range, man. If my bard songs were like touching people out there.
Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
So this is when I need to have my other HDMI cable going to my capture card so I can show you guys like the shaman healing and stuff. Well, I mean, you can see my shaman. He's a giant black bear ass.
Sid, bellowing winds.
You top off him first. We just swapped the tank.
Sid,
and they were low health.
Winds.
Not good. Emergency. Shaman's out of mana.
Sid, bellowing winds.
This fight's like an hour.
Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
Acapella's in there swinging. I'm like, why isn't my shaman
Sid,
getting the
bellowing
mana
winds.
regen?
Sid, bellowing winds.
Please let it end.
Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
There we go.
Sid, bellowing winds.
War boy, you're not the main tank. You need to not. All you got to do is walk back here. Like, people should not ever be calling out, hey, I don't have range on you. Or I don't have, I need heals.
Sid, bellowing winds.
God, I'll be so happy when we're not in having to do this bitch anymore.
Sid, bellowing winds. Sid, bellowing winds.
%17%.
Sit, bellowing winds. Sit, bellowing winds. Sit, bellowing winds.
Oh, ref's just DC'd. Come on, finish this bitch off.
Sit, bellowing winds. Sit, bellowing winds.
I mean, she's a cool looking dragon. I like the horn, like the horn crown she has and the big front fangs.
Sit, bellowing winds.
For the love of everything that's good.
Sit, bellowing winds. Sit, bellowing winds.
Clerics have to be getting low mana.
Sit, bellowing winds. Sit, bellowing winds.
I love watching little Morpha just like slide in there.
Sit, bellowing winds. Sit, bellowing winds.
5%. Bring this bitch down.
Sit, bellowing winds.
God, I wish I could cast Torpor on guys outside of the
Sit,
outside of
bellowing
the
winds.
freaking group. I know that's not how Torpor works, but God, it would be nice.
Sit, bellowing winds. Sit, bellowing winds.
Two percent.
Sit, bellowing winds.
One
Sit,
percent.
bellowing winds.
Bring the bitch down. Come on. 0%. It's like freaking WoW race to world first right now. Oh. That's a miserable fight. Amulet of the Dreadgazer. Katana of Pain. It's actually not a bad. Let's see. I still have my shaman buff. There is that fight needs to rot in hell. All right, I'm gonna pee real quick.